Day 84 of doing a LeetCode problem every day until I get a job. All right, guys, we're back again. Another day, another LeetCode problem. This time we're at day 84. Feel like we're really making some progress here. We're almost 90 days in. We're almost 100 days in. We're almost 3 months in, guys, of doing a LeetCode problem every day. Part of the goal of this channel is to help you guys to stay motivated as well as learn LeetCode and learn the Swift programming language, but we want to stay motivated and we want to stay disciplined, guys. You got to keep going. It is what it is. We have to do what we have to do. And one thing we have to do is keep learning and keep going, guys. There's no stopping now. We're really just getting started, guys. If you're new to this channel, welcome, welcome. If you guys have been to this channel before, welcome back, guys. I appreciate you helping me build this channel up and bring more awareness to the Swift community as a whole so we can help the Swift community grow. Now, with that being said, before we get started, guys, don't forget, bring your mouse right over here and click that subscribe button for me, guys. Then after you click that subscribe button, go ahead and smash that like button for me, guys. Then after you smash that like button, I'm calling all of my bankers. I repeat, all of my bankers to the comment section right now. I need you guys in the comment section so we can run this engagement up. We can bring more awareness to the Swift community, guys. So go ahead and drop two bank emojis in the comment section for me, guys. Or you could drop a question you want me to ask. It doesn't really matter. But now, guys, let's get to the part we all here for, which is the question. And today we have question number 208, implement trie prefix tree. The difficulty level is medium, guys, but don't worry, the solution, we're going to keep it as simple and easy to understand as possible, guys, because we're all trying to learn, and there's no point in coding things that nobody can understand, because how are we going to learn something if we don't understand it? So don't worry, guys, the solution is actually very simple. I think you guys will like it. It contains some things we didn't use before. But hey, let's see what the question says. It says, a trie, pronounced as trie or prefix tree, is a tree data structure used to efficiently store and retrieve keys in a data set of strings. There are various applications of this data structure, such as autocomplete and spell checker. Implement the trie class. Trie initializes the trie object. The void insert string word and inserts the word into the trie. Then we have Boolean search string word returns true if the string word is in the trie, example, was inserted before, and false otherwise. Then we have another Boolean starts with, and then it has a prefix string returns true if there is a previously inserted string word that has the prefix and false otherwise. So guys, let's look at the example to see what they mean. But yeah, so we have the input is the trie, insert, search starts with search. So these are the functions that they're calling. This is the word that they're inserting, or the string that they're inserting. So they're calling this function. First they're calling the insert function, then they're calling the search function, then they're calling the search function, then they're calling the start with function, then they're calling the insert function, then they're calling the search function. And these are the inputs that the strings they are inputting into each one of those function calls. The output is null, null, true, false, true, null, true. So let's look at how they got that output by looking at the explanation. So first, they calling trie. This is a new trie. First thing they're going to do, they're going to call the function insert, right? And they're going to insert the word apple. Then after that, they're going to call trie.search, and that's going to search to see if the word apple has been inserted already, right? So you have to, before you can search for it, you have to insert it, right? So remember, the search returns true if the string word was inserted, i.e. in the trie. If the string word is in the trie, i.e. was inserted before. So we inserted the word apple here. Then we call search for the word apple. We already inserted it, so that returns true. Then we search for the word app, which you would think is the prefix of Apple, right? So we're just searching app, but that returns false. Why does that return false? Because we haven't inserted that string yet, and so there's nothing to search for, so it returns false because it hasn't been inserted into the try yet. Then we call the start with function, and that returns true because the start with function it returns true if there is a previously inserted string word that has the prefix, and false otherwise. So when we call this app function and we pass in the word or the string app is the prefix to Apple, and we already inserted Apple, right? So you inserted, this returns true if there's a previously inserted string word, right? So that has a prefix that, so that's important as well. That has a prefix. But so app is the prefix of Apple, and we inserted Apple up here, so that's why app returns. When we call the start with function app, it returns true because we already inserted the word Apple, and starts with is looking for the prefix app, and the prefix app, the prefix app is right here in Apple, so it returned true. Then we insert the string app. Now we can search for app because we already inserted it right here and it returns true. Whereas when we search for app right here, it returned false because we hadn't inserted it yet. But we inserted now here, boom, insert app. Then we search app and we could return true because we found it. Now, I know that was a long explanation, guys, but I really want the question to make sense because you have to understand the question to understand the code. You know what I'm saying? So you can't code properly if you don't know what you're supposed to code. So sorry about that. But hey, now we're here. The fun part. We're at the code. And guess what? It's not even that difficult. It's actually, if you've been paying attention with the channel, you've probably seen some of this stuff before. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to declare a variable called items. That is going to be a dictionary of character. Going to have a character. And then it's going to have a set of strings. And we are going to initialize that with a blank dictionary, guys. Then we're just going to come down here. So now we're working with the insert function. This is how we are going to insert the word. And we are going to do that by saying items, which we just created with the variable dot. Not dot. We're going to open up the dictionary brackets, the array brackets, and we're going to say word dot first exclamation point, because that's the word is going to be optional, and the default is going to be an empty array. Then we're going to come outside of that, and we are just going to say dot insert word, and that's going to cover our insert function right there. That's all she wrote. Then we're going to come down here and we're going to do this, create the search function. First, we're going to say items. We're going to do the same thing. Open up the array bracket, say word dot first, put the exclamation point, comma, default is going to be a blank array. Then we're going to come outside and we are just going to say contains word. So that's going to check to see if the try contains the word, right? First, we're going to insert the word. Then we're going to see if the try contains the word. If the try does contain the word, we're going to return the Boolean true. Then, so let's do the prefixes. Then we're going to do the same thing. We'll say items, open up the array bracket. No, this time though, we're going to say prefix. Not word dot first, prefix dot first, because we want the prefix. Then exclamation point, comma, default. Then we're going to blank array, boom, and we are going to come outside. We're going to say contains. Make sure I spell that right, so guys. Open up the brackets. We're going to say $0, $0 dot has prefix. Open up the parentheses, prefix. And that's all she wrote, guys. get one more look at the code. That wasn't that much code, wasn't that much code at all. And it's really simple and easy to understand. So let's run it and see how it runs. Fingers crossed, no typos, no pesky bugs. Now let's submit it, guys, because it's accepted. Oh, 123 milliseconds beats 99.55% of users with Swift, guys. That's what I'm saying. That thing faster than a Bugatti on the open highway, man. That's what I like to see, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another day, another LeetCode problem. Peace.